YouTube? It's me, Brandon, and you're watching another episode called Hanging with Brandon. Now tonight is pizza night, and I'm going to show you guys how to cook a frozen pizza. Now here I have this new Red Baron stuffed crust meat trio pizza. They have other kinds of flavors. I was at shopping this afternoon and I saw this and I thought, hey, maybe this is what I can do for pizza night. And I want to show you how good this is. So let's stop wasting time and before we get started, that this one is a meat lovers. I got meat trio. It has like pepperoni, sausage, ham. They also have like pepperoni and maybe combination and cheese. So now let's get started. Okay, I have the oven heated up for 425 degrees, baked by the way, and this is what it looks like. Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? I'm gonna leave it in the oven for 17 minutes, check on it, see if it needs more time, and we'll see what we're gonna do next. Alright, here it is, all good and ready. Yeah, the cheese is just right, just right. Well, I'll find out when I taste it. And you can see I put some ranch on it, and then I put some tomatoes on each side of the slice. And now, let's get it out. Let's just eat. Oh, this is just so beautiful. Look at this. Check this out. Can you see it all okay? Can you? Yeah. Can't wait to try one. I'm just gonna eat right now. Oh! Check it out. Oh, that cheese is good. Oh, the crust is good. Wow. I love it. I'm so lucky I found this today. So, I was at Walmart today, this afternoon. I was doing some grocery shopping and some stuff I need for Saturday and other stuff. Then I discovered this pizza. Like, oh my god, that looks so good. I was gonna do a pizza night mukbang, and look for me, I found this. How awesome is that? And it's new. Oh! Look at all that cheese. Ah, it broke. But it still tastes good. And also today I was trying to do some more updates on my flag on Facebook, and I just remembered well, I noticed something about some of my favorite Gothic soap opera, Dark Shadows. It's a really good soap opera. I mean, I loved it so much. I made 3 new friends today. Don't remember their names, but they're really cool people.
They were very nice, and all we ever did is talk about that show. I mean, I am a huge Dark Paschal fan. Now, if any of you are not familiar with Dark Paschals, I'll tell you what it is. The story begins with this woman from New York named Victoria Winters. She lived in some kind of group home or something. She was raised by the system. She never knew her mother and father. She didn't know who she really was. So the place she was raised, they named her Victoria Winters. But she preferred to be called Vicky instead of Victoria. So one day she got a job from a town called Collinsport. As a governess to Elizabeth's daughter's troubled nephew, David Collins. And where they live is a place called Collinwood, a big mansion up above the hill, a view of the ocean. And people that live in Collinsport, they always say it's haunted. And you know what? They were right. It is. Full of dark and horrible memories. Like, I'll tell you how all this began. Like, let's go back into 1795. That's where all the trouble began at Collinsport. Back in that century, there was a man named Barnabas Collins. He was a respectable man. He lived at Collinwood with his mother, father, and his sister Sarah. One day he was going to plan on getting married to the woman he loves. Her name was Josette Dupre. She was a very beautiful and wealthy rich girl. And she's also French. She's from an island called Mon Lake. Yeah. Where her father, Andre Dupre, I heard he has a big sugarcane plantation and whatnot. He was doing business with Joshua Collins, Barnabas' father. Which, forgot to mention what business he does at Collinsport. When he arrived all the way from England, he built a fishing crate, or a place where people get fish. And then it built into a town. And there, where he built his house above the hill of Collinsport, a big house called Collinwood. But even though Barnabas' heart belongs to Josette, he does have a weakness of, urges, if you know what I mean. He's been having like an affair with her servant, Angelique. She was also a very beautiful woman, and she had deeply feelings for Barnabas and wanted him for herself. She worked for Josette ever since she was a child. She always hated her mistress, always jealous of her, wanted everything that she had. Especially Barnabas, which she really loved with so much passion. That is a really good pizza. Okay. Yeah. And the reason he had an affair with Angela because she thought she probably died or she probably didn't like him. Because Barnabas really was in love with Josette. And when he found out that she was alright and probably not dead and she loved him all this time, she wanted to marry her. And that did not set well with Angelique. Oh, no. That really made her mad. Because that was going to start trouble for Barnabas. And I know what you're thinking, like, what is this servant girl going to do about it? Well, I'll tell you, she is no ordinary maid. Angelique is also an evil and powerful witch. She did everything of her black magic to tear Barnabas and Josette apart. The first scheme she did is cast a love spell on her mistress. And Barnabas is I don't know if he's an uncle or a brother, but his name is Jeremiah Collins. Yeah, that's right, Jeremiah Collins. Handsome, respectful, very kind. Him and Barnabas been like brothers, or maybe they are brothers, but the point is, they're close. So Angelique cast a love spell on him and Josette because her plan was trying to make Barnabas that Josette was being unfaithful and she can go to him. And her plan almost worked. But unfortunately, it did cost Barnabas his brother. Because when he found out the truth, he challenged his brother to a duel. You know, like one of those gun duels, like where one stays alive and all that stuff. So, sorry, I was just really thirsty. I don't mean to be rude. So, why did I say she? He challenged him. He wasn't going to have a ball in his pistol because he was going to commit suicide. But Angelique did something about it, and he made, well, I didn't get it right. She made sure that only Jeremiah dies. And he did. He lost the duel, and he died. And it really upset Josette. Barnabas was devastated that he lost the woman he loves and the man that was like his brother. In the original soap opera, Angelique comforted Barnabas. He married her, but deep down he still loved Josette. And then he also discovered that Angelique was a witch, and everything she did so she can have him, which that is really effed up. I've been busy talking about dark shadows. I almost forgot I had this pizza. And oh my god, this is amazing. I recommend you try this. That's so awesome. Red brown created cheesy stuffed crust pizza. See? See that cheese? It's not completely gooey, but it's still very delicious. Oh, I love the crust. Hell yeah! All right. So, where did I left off? Oh yeah. When Barnabas found out Angela was a witch, he did all his effort to try to kill her. He succeeded, but unfortunately, she was alive long enough to do something terrible to him. Now, I've heard of crazy. Hold on. I've heard of crazy, jealous ex-girlfriends, but the way what Angelique did was really crazy. Now, a human crazy ex-girlfriend would just break her ex's car with a baseball bat or set his clothes on fire. But a witch, a crazy ex-girlfriend witch, would just turn her ex into a vampire. Yep. She turned him into a vampire. For real. Now that's what crazy ex-jealous girlfriend witches do. They curse their exes. His father, hold on, I'm trying to remember his name. Joshua Collins. He found out that his son was cursed. He begged him to kill him because he couldn't stand the rest of spending eternity wandering, stalking, like going around at night, feasting on the blood of the innocent. He didn't want to live like that. Oh wait, I skipped a part. Oh yeah. After when Barnabas was cursed, he still had feelings for Josette. He wasn't even thinking straight. He was thinking about making a vampire just like her. Well, first he tried to avoid her. He tried to stay away from her, but he couldn't resist. He loved her with so much passion. So, sorry. What was that? Okay, hold on. So, he gave in and wanted to do it. But, unfortunately, it never happened. Because somebody was still lurking around, still trying to cause them apart. Yep. Angelique. Yep. She, even though she died, she still haunts them and does everything she can to stop them. One time, she impersonated Barnabas. Yeah, she was pretending to be Barnabas and let Josette know where he was at. Widow's Hill. Widow's Hill is a hill that has a huge view of the ocean. Like for instance, this. What am I going to use for an example? Oh yeah, I'm going to use my cell phone case. Like, this is the hill, and this is the ocean. Like, this is the person. Like, if they walk, boop, boop, and ooh, the person's dead. Like, you get the idea. That kind of hill. So, she was there waiting for Barnabas, but it was Angelique. She told Josette everything about Barnabas and what he is and what he was planning to do to her. And she was terrified. She didn't want to, so she killed herself and fall off the cliff. Okay, now back to the part about Joshua. He found Barnabas as a vampire. He begged him to destroy him because he didn't want to spend the rest of eternity as a monster. He was going to plan on doing it, but he didn't have the heart to do it because he was his son and he loved him. So, the only thing he did is lock his son away. He wrapped chains around his coffin. He put the coffin in a secret crypt behind the Collins family mausoleum, and it was sealed forever. Well, of course, 200 years later, there was a grave robber named Willie Loomis. Well, somehow he found the secret crypt behind the mausoleum. He found out that pulling a ring from a lion's mouth opens up the door, and he found the secret room. There he saw the coffin wrapped with chains. I can't believe I ate all that. And that's just a really good pizza. Like, oh my god, I ate it all. Well, I am high. Yeah, don't think less of me, folks. Oh yeah. Anyway, Willie was trying to open up the coffin, and he broke all the chains, opened up the lid, and he didn't find no treasure. You know what he found? Trouble. Anyway, you can see that show on. That if you guys have an Amazon Prime account, you should check out. I recommend checking out Dark Shadows. It's a really good soap opera, I assure you. This is also a very good pizza. Oh, that's good. Oh. I would recommend you should try the Red Baron stuffed crust pizza. Well, I'll see you all there. Now leave your comments. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe. Y'all have a good night now. See ya.